Taking a whole of supply chain perspectives means that we can focus on things like a single version of the truth. And although that doesn't seem particularly aspirational, it really can transform efficiency and optimization of supply chains.
Typically, we've been attracting companies which are looking for a difference in the marketplace. Organisations that don't necessarily are looking for something off the shelf, they're looking for something that will differentiate themselves from other businesses.
Yeah, so we're not off the shelf, we're not full custom, so we're trying to provide the best of both worlds in that we can get customers up and running really quickly. Like the customers we talk to, they're very client focused. They're trying to provide really good value to their customers. So they're responding to what their customers are telling them, but also looking to the future strategically and seeing that, all right, this is the sort of thing we need to do more of. We need a capability to be able to do that, and they're taking a long-term view on it.
Typical engagement with a customer often starts around a problem of visibility, and it's just about always a problem of client visibility. So often the first thing we're doing for a customer is putting Origin in there to conglomerate some data and give them some visibility across their business, which then they can provide to their customers.
On both sides, there's so many parties that are involved, from shipping lines through distributors, through 4PL, through warehousing, right through to retail. And because there's so many different systems and integration capability is so variable, it's a real challenge to bring that all together into a consistent view that's actually meaningful. So we're trying to provide that supply chain view contextualized with data beyond just a container's being picked up.
And if you don't have one source of truth for how you're operating that business, it's hard to then scale and grow yourself as an operation. So what we're always trying to do is integrate in different systems into Origin. So we've got that one source of truth, and then transact across that supply chain and orchestrate what's happening in that supply chain within Origin.
The systems off the shelf that our customers are approaching us to replace aren't adaptive enough. And what we find is that the customers doing lots of workarounds in their existing systems to try and adapt towards the changes in their supply chains.
What that might mean is one of two things. Either we need to plug some best of breed systems in there to do the jobs that are missing in the supply chain. Or often, and particularly in outsourced logistics cases, those best of breed systems don't exist and we end up building those systems. So Origin as a product now has capability around planning and contract management, your TMS and your airing cab. It does all your BCTIs and customer invoicing. So the end-to-end supply chain management.
The real difference with Origin is the flexibility and the ability to use parts of it and to implement it in a staged way.
So that means that we're there with them on their journey, a team of people, a dedicated, engaged team of people who will actually deliver for you.
You really need a platform that's going to grow with your business and allow you to change and evolve as you need to.
To be able to come to one business and to be able to get that supply chain piece plus the integration piece and work with teams that have worked together and delivered successful projects over a long number of years is a pretty special combination.